Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. You look at Orlando. Mike, we saw a strong performance from them in the first round. But now, everything resets here in the second round.
Yeah, completely new opponent, different individual matchups. You'll be making some adjustments, but by the same token, you have to go with what got you here.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Into the lane. Fires from deep. Another miss by Iverson. And the Knicks with possession. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And you can see he was set right there in good legal guarding position. That's a nice job.
And his teammates appreciate him sacrificing his body. Just a gritty defensive play.
Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
First personal foul.
New York shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Orlando foul. Ingram. First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
2 shots. Game.
And Gaines drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Iverson dishes to Richardson. Nobody near Gay. And the three off target. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ingram passes to McGrady. Over Carter, and that one's good. McGrady.
It's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Here's Gaines. They get it back. It's good.
Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
Iverson kicks to Richardson. McGrady dishes to Gay. McGrady against Carter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Gaines. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. McGrady passes to Ingram.
Defense should have sent help. A size advantage down low makes for an easy 2 points.
For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Carter, it's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Pass to McGrady. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Physical basketball. That time he gets a trip to the foul line.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Orlando making a change here. Elson's checked in. And Gaines drops them both. The Magic trail by 4. Driving.
Oh, man!
Clear the way when he's got a lane like that.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Stepanya. Now Gaines. Iverson covering. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Here's Marbury. 6 to shoot. Back to Carter. New York needs to get off a shot. And here is Iverson. Carter pulls it in.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Stepanya. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Refusing to give up on the play. Love the energy.
Pass to Richardson. Iverson dishes to Gay. Martin with the block. Here's Gaines. It's hauled in by McGrady.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Yeah, against a much taller player, you've got to be slick and wily. Figure out a way to get your shot off against a bigger guy.
I think it helps if you have a quick release, change of direction, just don't be deliberate. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Driving inside. Richardson kicks to Iverson. Here's McGrady. The putback. Here's Elson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Marbury. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Here's Elson. Knicks with the rebound. Now Gaines. He has 7. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Picking the right moment to get physical, and now he's headed to the line.
And he hits the first of 3. Rafer Alston is checked in for the Magic. Good on the second free throw. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And that one drops for him.
Willing that shot in for 2. What desire.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. McGrady outside. Spin.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Elson. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Not his bread and butter, but look at the confidence from Alston.
And it's blocked.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Here's Richardson. Here's Alston. Knicks with the rebound. Stepania's got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter, the pass to Gaines. Count it. Gaines has got 12. The Magic trail by 6. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Carter. Another shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Good activity there, breaking things up. Love the activity defensively.
And he wanted to steal it, but still making an impact for his team.
Gay dishes to McGrady. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
The putback, and it's Gay with the rebound. The Magic trail by 5. Driving the lane, it's stolen by Martin. 5-on-3 break. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Ratliff's checked in for Francisco Elson. That's good from Gaines.
We see the extra work he puts in from the line. It shows through when he needs it most.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Richardson kicks to McGrady. Oh, look out! Look out! And he goes in for the dunk.
Looks like he's trying to fire up the troops a little with that one.
Yeah, stylish slam. You're right. Clark could help get their mojo going.
No better time for that to happen than right now.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
Here's Gaines, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Gaines has got 17.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Richardson outside. McGrady against Carter. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 15. A shot by McGrady, no good.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Martin for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Left him with room to launch, and that's one he had to take.
Well, Orlando shooting well. They're at 45%. Gay, that's good.
Just a little right back at you. Payback right there.
He was not about to let that triple go unanswered.
For the key, and there's another one for the Knicks. The Magic trail by 8. Drives to the hoop. Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Unloads, and again, it's New York.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
It's rebounded by New York.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right left, the pass to Boone. No good from outside.
Lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league there.
And that's the only way to stop him. The defender has to be all over him with a hand right in his face.
Absolutely loving what I'm seeing right there.
Wow, a slam with an exclamation point.
They're cutting into this lead.
Stolen by Ratliff. Here's McGrady. Oh, offensive interference. The Knicks making a switch here. Ostertag's checked in.
To the lineup for New York. 0-0.
The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Gaines. And a miss there on the triple. McGrady left side. Over Marbury. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 17.
I think this exemplifies his basketball IQ. I mean, recognizing the mismatch and then taking advantage of it.
Outstanding decision from him there. And you see how fluid he is shooting it.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And so here is New York. They've led by as much as 10. Martin, shot clock at 6. Here's Ostertag. New York, no good that time either. The Magic trail by 6. A fadeaway, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gaines has got 8 here in the quarter.
Taking full advantage of the fast break play, he gets out ahead and makes sure they convert.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Putting the ball on the floor, getting downhill, and the defense, no time to react.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Martin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Martin. And Orlando making a change here. Burton's checked in. And both free throws good for Martin. The Magic trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Burton, no good. Here is Gaines. Richardson cover. He gets it in there. Gaines has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's found a groove, and his team is just loving it.
Orlando, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Burton, no good.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
New York leading by 5. And stolen by Iverson. And now Orlando on the break. Lays it in off the breakaway. Iverson's got 9. And so here is New York. Gaines gets the bucket.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Magic trail by 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Right in the heart of that defense, found a way to convert it.
The shot's good from Carter.
The ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Banging it down with authority.
And Clark, I think, in the process, sending a little message by hanging on the rim.
Yeah, they're trying to assert themselves right now.
Count that one. McGrady's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Gaines. It's hauled in by McGrady. McGrady's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rebound by Gaines.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Orlando grabs the miss. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Here's McGrady. The Knicks pull it in. Gaines has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Really good job of sticking with it.
So hard to sink it while being fouled.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line. 8 for 8.
Find the lane.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line. One shot. Gaines.
That's good from Gaines. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Carter. And we finished one half of basketball. New York ahead, leading by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
42.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. The Magic trail by 8. The drive by Iverson. Richardson outside. Back to McGrady. Kicks it out to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. From the corner, it's shot by McGrady, no good. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Gaines gets the bucket.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 23.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team. But even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Here's Martin. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Martin's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
That's a good offensive possession. Working the ball inside and converting.
Ingram attacking.
Putting a little mustard and spice on that slam.
He did. Well said, Clark. His guys encourage him to go up hard, and he did.
And you can see why, given that kind of finish.
Here's McGrady, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. So both teams changing it up here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And he jams it with authority.
Plenty of room that time for his trademark slam.
So fun. Yeah, once he saw the crack in the D, Clark, you knew what was going to happen.
Yep, saw it coming from a mile away.
Woo! Well, he noticed the defense was playing him soft, not respecting his abilities, so he made them pay.
And the shot goes down. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. Orlando foul.
That's good from Gaines. Ingram, he's checked in for the match.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
And Gaines drops them both. Here are the Magic now. 8-point game. And slammed up by Ingram.
I think that's on the defense there. I mean, you just can't let him bully you inside like that. You got to hold your ground.
Yeah, that kind of effort will get you benched. You have to show more energy and a willingness to stop him down low.
Martin with the block.
Well, you can't time it much better than that. Nice block.
Here's Gaines. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gaines has got 36.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
To the middle, Ingram with the steal. Now here's Iverson. He's guarded closely. No good with the layup. New York leading by 8. Here's Gaines. The 3-pointers off the mark.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
And a deep 3 from Bryant. And the Knicks miss again.
Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
We've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
Contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
New York calls timeout. New York's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Carter has it in the corner. Ingram dishes to McGrady. Back to Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
Get this man the ball anywhere near the rim. He knows what to do.
New York leading by 4. Here's Stepanya. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Well, Stepanya's got his second basket of the game. The drive by Iverson. It's deflected.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 13 points for Martin. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
What a slam right there.
And here is Iverson. He's got 12. Nifty move. Stolen. Here's Martin. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here is McGrady. He's tightly guarded.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
New York leading by 5. Here's Marbury. Martin kicks to Carter to the right side. Lock at 6. Martin the pass to Carter. New York moving it around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Magic ball.
1:46 left in the third.
Was not quite set, and when there's a doubt, I think the refs will err towards calling the blocking foul, which I agree with.
As they should. We want to reward players in attack mode.
At the line.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady. So he gets them both.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
And stolen by Iverson. Over Stepanya. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Iverson.
Getting assertive out there. If you see your shot, take it.
Martin. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson, no luck.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets able to retain possession here. Coach checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for New York.
Here's Coulter. Releases from the wing and drills it. Coulter's got his second bucket tonight.
Solid defense, but he still makes the J. Remember, these are the best in the world.
He could have walked to the basket.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here, Mike.
Yeah, you need to time it right.
He gets that one. Marbury's got 5. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to McGrady. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And again, it's New York. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. McGrady dishes to Iverson. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Coulter. And it's blocked. And they get it back. It's a tie game in New York. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Here's Gaines. It's rebounded by Kelly. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And that one's good. Ingram.
In a big moment, you go to your star, and that's what they did, and he delivered.
As a team, they have a lot of confidence in him taking those high-pressure shots, and he embraces the challenge.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Awesome take that time. He was not going to be denied.
Here's Gaines. Stepanya, no good.
And the game tied as we come down the stretch.
That's why you never stop working. Stay after it till the final buzzer sounds. How about the quarter from him? On a tear.
For the 3, Orlando grabs the miss. They've been taking care of business clearly.
Especially at the offensive end where they've been totally in sync.
Totally.
Taking advantage of a defensive error with that pass.
Pass to Gaines. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Iverson. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
The Knicks call time. Checked in for Kobe, and the Magic making a change here as well. Harrington's checked in, and now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Iverson passes to Ingram. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Ingram's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
From deep, Richardson hands it from downtown. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gaines, no luck.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Baseline J on the way. New York trails by 10. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. He's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Takes the 13-footer and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
I don't know what the heck the defense was thinking there. I mean, he's cast from this area of the floor, and they let him walk into it.
Yeah, you got to show more fight on defense. This isn't the guy you give room to shoot from the mid-range.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Iverson. Stepanya grabs the rebound. Stepanya's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket. Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Change here. Carter's checked in. And the change for the Magic. McGrady's checked in. And there's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And hello. Glad we caught that aerial display on tape.
New York trails by 10. Another chance here. Sinks the big jumper.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Count it! Nails it from 14.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Magic leading by 6. With the drive, leads it in off the window.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Good work there as it goes down.
That's too easy. High percentage look without much defensive pressure.
And for the Magic, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
New York shooting a respectable 47% for the field in this one. It's off target. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Magic. They've held a 12-point lead early. And stolen by Richardson. McGrady left side. Takes the 13-footer. Got it to go.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
And McGrady comes to help. It's stolen by McGrady.
And so they get all the momentum in their corner, opening this playoff series with a win for the Magic.
Simply taking better care of the ball, Mike, may have made all the difference in this game.
And then at the defensive end, They kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
Rebounded by Ingram.
At some point, he needs to stop shooting threes. They aren't going down for him.
Sent back by Carter.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
At the line, one shot game.
That's good from Gaines. So it's Orlando now. They lead by 7. Off the glass.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And, you know, Clark, you never want to say never, but...
Yeah, you know, Kevin, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Challenging the heart of that defense, then kicking it out. Nice play.
Second to the team foul. First team foul. Shooting for Orlando. McGrady at the line. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They're down by 8. What do you think, guys?
And, you know, the clock is running out on them now. They just couldn't pull it together.
They've got to be disappointed for sure. Not their best effort, and because of this, it's looking pretty much over for them.
It's deflected. It's stolen by McGrady. The finish, and another one.
Assist.
Poked loose and stolen by Iverson. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time